is voting for. It's the one word that has been repeated by people, and leaders have said the same when it comes to the Assam elections in 2026. While some commend the present government for it, the other side has to say there is still some scope left. Employment is another issue that has taken center stage, proving out to be another factor that has brought people to the polling booths. As some have voted in high numbers, exercising their democratic rights, surpassing previous turnouts. Let's take a look at the constituency-wise voter turnout, as well as some details on key constituencies, and then of course we will talk about this with our guests. I'm going to go over to the big screen and try and show you what were the figures when it comes to the voter turnout in Assam today. So here we go. The voter turnout in Assam till 5:30 p.m. was at 79.93%, almost 80% in Jorhat. In Bajali, by till 5:30 it was 86.89%. That's pretty high. If you look at Buxa, 5:30 p.m., 82.51%. People are extremely motivated to vote in Assam. As you can see, the Barpeta constituency, 91.92% by 5:30. Biswanath, 83.76% by 5:30, and Bongagayang, 5:30, 91.77%. That's a huge voter turnout. 5:30 in Kachar, 82.19%, and in Charadio, 82.91% by 5:30 p.m. this evening. In Chirang, 86.06%, and in Darang, 91% by 5:30 p.m. was the voter turnout. In Dhemaji, almost 80%. In Dhubri, 90.63%, and in Dibrugarh, 80% by 5:30 p.m. In Dima Hasao, 80% by 5:30 p.m. and going on in Golpara, 92%, 91.34%, extremely good numbers. In Golaghat, 81%, 80.96%, and in Hailakandi, 78.9% by 5:30 p.m. In Hojai, 87.13%, and in Karbi Anglong, 75.42%. In Kokrajhar, 86.59%, and in Majli, 83.67% was the voter turnout till 5:30 p.m. In Morigaon, 88.95%, and moving on to Nagaon, 87.18%. So predominantly voter turnout, even in Nalbari, 86.89%. The voter turnout in most constituencies has been very, very positive. 83.3% in Sibsagar, another important constituency in Assam. In Sonitpur, 82.23%, and South Salmara, 08% is perhaps the highest number we have seen in all these constituencies. In Sribhumi, 83.35%, folks. Once again telling you that these numbers only tell you that people in Assam are highly motivated to vote and choose the next government. In Tinsukia, 78.85% by 5 p.m. that is, and in Udalguri, 82.29% by 5:30 p.m. In West Karbi Anglong, 72.94%. And let's look at some key constituencies also. VIP constituency, Himanta Sarma, the incumbent chief minister, against Birisha Niyog of the Congress, and the winning margin in 2021 was over 1 lakh votes. Himanta Sarma, of course, earlier was with the Congress party, went on to join the Bharatiya Janata Party, is the incumbent chief minister as well, and this is a huge margin that we are talking about. In fact, in 2011, it was the last time that the Congress ruled Assam. Since 2016 and 2021. Last couple of tenures have belonged to the Bharatiya Janata Party. In Jorhat, Gaurav Gogoi was up against Hitendra Nath Goswami, and in fact, Mr. Goswami won by 6,400 votes against Rana Goswami from Jorhat. Another key constituency, another VIP constituency, and once again in this constituency the BJP has been a powerful force since 2016, the Congress in 2006 and 2011, along with the UPA at centre. 90% of Hindu voter base there, and Muslims at 6%, Christians at 2%. Nazira, another important constituency, Mayur Borgahan and Debabrata Sekia of the Congress party was the winner with a very thin margin of 683 votes in 2021 from Nazira. In fact, the trend continues. In fact, Congress has been a repeat winner in Nazira constituency in Assam. They won in 2016 and 2021 as well, and it was only in 2006 that they lost to the CPI. 76% of a Hindu population. In Dispur, Pradyut Bordoloi was up against Meera Goswami of the Congress party, and the results in 2021, there was a margin of 1,21,000 votes from Dispur in 2021 results. And as you can see, the Bharatiya Janata Party has been steady since 2016, but it was the Congress party that has ruled this constituency from 2001 to 2016. In Sibsagar, it is a matchup against Akhil Gogoi and Kushal Davari. And last time around, it was Akhil Gogoi who defeated Surbhi Rajkuwari of the Bharatiya Janata Party from Sibsagar with a margin of 11,000 votes. Past elections, of course, the BJP has not been able to mark in this constituency. It was the RD that won in 2021, and chances are they will be repeating this performance in Sibsagar this time around as well. In Silchar, another important constituency, it's Dr. Rajdeep Roy against Abhijit Paul. Let's see what happened last time. It was Dipayan Chakravarti of the Bharatiya Janata Party who defeated Tamal Kanti Mainek of the Congress party in 2021. Is the BJP since 2014 that has been going steady, 2016 I beg your pardon, and 86.31% of a Hindu population there and 12.17% of Muslims residing in this particular constituency. Dibrugarh, it was Prasanta Fukan against Menek Patra, and last time around it was Mr. Prasanta Fukan who defeated Rajkumar Lilantera Niyog of the Congress party by 38,000 votes. And the trends continue in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party since the assembly elections which happened in 2006 with a predominant population of Hindus at 92.9% in Dibrugarh. Okay, Majuli, it was Bhuban Gam against Dr. Indranil Pegu of the Congress party this time around. Last time it was Sarbanand Sonowal from the same constituency who defeated Rajiv Lochan Pegu by 43,000 votes. It's important to understand that the former Chief Minister was in fact expected to win this election, and in 2021-2016 it was the BJP, a population of Hindus predominant there with 99% of them representing this constituency. All right, let's talk about this. Joining us on the platform at this point in time is Advocate Manasvi Thapar, political analyst. Dr. Pooja Tripathi, Congress spokesperson, is also joining us on the show. Ashish Bharali, BJP spokesperson, with us on the program to talk about this as well. Dr. Pooja, I'll begin with you. Well, one thing that stood out from all the reactions that we also got to see, that people are looking for development, people are looking for employment, and people are looking for steady growth and the promise of Viksit Bharat to reach Assam. According to the Bharatiya Janata Party, it's on track to complete that mission. What are your views?
Good evening to everyone. This election, the massive voting percentage, I must congratulate first the people of Assam to come out and vote in such a huge numbers. I think it's a referendum on the massive corruption that has been unleashed by the first family of Assam, and it's a referendum on development. It's a referendum on Mati, Beti, and Jati, and it's a referendum on, people are fed up of empty promises. 3 terms, the Bharatiya Janata Party has been there since 2016, and that's what, and nothing has developed. They are talking about still they are in the development phase. I think one person was actually developed. 556% development in assets is of Himanta Biswa Sarma since just last election affidavit. He now owns 53,000 crore of properties. Yes, his family has captured some 12,000 bighas of land. And that's why, and while the government, while this Assam faces 25% unemployment, while Assam looks at 8,000 schools being closed in last 6 years, while Assam looks at, many districts flat prawn, Assam looks at massive, labor migration that's happening. But the first family is you know ridden in corruption to the core, that the people have given this referendum on the anti-corruption thing, and I'm sure Congress government under the leadership of Shri Gaurav Gogoi would form the government, because not only development, the way this whole polarization campaign, I was watching a video, I can play it also. Sure, you must be having it. In 2016, Amit Shah ji was saying कि हम आप कमल के फूल पे वोट दे दीजिए, हम घुसपैठियों को बाहर करेंगे. 2021 he said the same thing, आप कमल के फूल को दबाइए, हम घुसपैठियों को बाहर करेंगे. 2026 he is saying the same. And there's Himanta Biswa Sarma, who is toxic, who is abominable, who is pathetic to the core, to the language he uses against his political opponent, to the language he uses against the minority communities. And I think Assam, with the Assam in whose soul Zubinda still resides, Assam, soul, Shankar's legacy lives on, is actually voting to give no further term to Himanta Biswa Sarma. And the massive voting percentage goes on to show that. And we have also given 5 guarantees, we have given 11 commitments, the manifesto was released, be it cash transfers to women, be it health insurance, 25 lakh health insurance, be it an anti-corruption SIT commission that's being promised, be it indigenous land rights. We all saw that viral video where, Assam's Guwahati High Court judge was actually asking 40,000 bighas of land have been given to Adani. And that's what crony capitalism has done. And we have promised an MSP to the T and things like that. And I'm sure people will want a clean, people will want a responsible government, and not a government that is run by an Himanta Biswa Sarma tax and is completely riddled in corruption. And that's what the whole voting percentage, that's what the whole referendum is for.
Okay, it's a referendum. Ashish Bharali is what Dr. Pooja Tripathi is saying. It's a referendum against, politicization of, certain salient aspects which the government is supposed to provide, which is development and employment in Assam. And of course, she's also pointed out to the unconventional ways in which the incumbent Chief Minister has been targeting his political opponents. Your response?
Actually, I want to congratulate the voters of Assam today. They have come out in large numbers, and they have come out in large numbers to support their government. You see, you must be knowing that Assam was always known for guns and blood before, but now it is known for development. You'll be glad to know that since 2021, we are the fastest growing state in the country. We have grown by 45%, and that's a huge thing for us. While the whole country's growth is 28% or 29%, our state is growing by 45%. That's a marvelous thing, actually. And then people are seeing those developments through their eyes. It's not that it's in the papers or it's in the news channels or it's in the media or the social media. People are watching it, witnessing it with their eyes. If you have landed, if somebody who have come to Assam 10 years ago, now if you have landed in a new Guwahati airport, it's a sea change, sea positive change. And then if you travel to different parts of Assam, different districts of Assam, you will see new infrastructure development. So this referendum or this positive response from the people, or the large voting numbers that we are witnessing today is for the pro-incumbency actually. And people, Himanta Biswa Sarma ji is often called Mama by the people of Assam, especially the Gen Z people. So they have lots of faith in their Mama. And again, the people of Assam are again and again saying that this time it will be again a Mama Sarkar, that is Himanta Biswa Sarma's Sarkar. But not only in the development front, our government has also done a lot of things as far as Assamese culture is concerned. Assamese language, has got the classical language status during this tenure of BJP government. Along with that, you can point out to the Saraigaon Moidams, who are now, which is now a World Heritage Site. So all those things have happened. The birthplace of Srimanta Shankardev, that has been built in a very nice way. So those development has happened, and people are seeing through the eyes. And I really congratulate people for their positive response for today's election, and the referendum that are showing is definitely the support to the Himanta Biswa Sarma's BJP government.
Okay, well, I was hoping you would answer what Dr. Pooja Tripathi brought in, but nevertheless, let me bring in Advocate Manasvi Thapad into this conversation. Manasvi, what did you make out of this exponential response from the people of Assam, this excitement and this exuberance, to come out and vote? Perhaps one of the very few states which votes in droves.
When turnout crosses 83+%, it means something new has come to vote. It has not voted last time, and there is some kind of a greater urgency because of which they're planning to vote. And the question is, who are they voting for? Are they voting for Himanta's development, or are they voting against his eviction? So these are things which are going to come out, and this is not a very a positive sign for BJP. If the surge is in lower Assam and tea gardens, BJP has something to worry. If this surge is on the upper Assam region and urban areas, BJP is safe. But having said that, if the voting share would have been around 81 percentage, I think the loyalists of BJP, the women voters, Orondoi scheme have kept well for BJP. But it is more than that. So I feel it's a good thing for the opposition. This 1%, 2% swing is something which the opposition would be celebrating. And also the Muslim majority border districts have shown a significant strong voting percentage, be it at Durbari, Barbeta, Morigaon, Nagaon. It means that BJP's eviction in this region, specifically for infiltration drives, which uh, have worked against the BJP in mobilizing the communities and targeting the Muslim belt, will make sure that the opposition comes in power, and BJP will be in these regions the biggest risky voters there. So having said that, I feel this could be a turnaround in the politics of Assam. Opposition for the first time, six political parties are coming together and voting together, participating together. So it's a tough fight. It's a very good fight, and the schemes which did not work well for BJP is going to come out very soon. And this is a very high voting percentage. And when high voting percentage comes around, last election also it was around 28 percentage, and this time it is going to be 24 above percentage. And this 2% swing is something which is going to be very positive for the opposition. This is my analysis. And also in the region which is in the lower Assam region, the tea garden region, the Muslim pocket areas. So these areas are going to concentrate on the opposition.
Manasvi, in 2016, the voting percentage, the total was around 85%. In 2021, it was 83%. It's pretty close to what it's right now as well. Should we be reading too much into this?
2016, I'm getting an echo. 2016, when the voting percentage was around 84.7%, it was about anti-incumbency against the Congress. And that is why this high percentage of people who came out and turnout happened. In 2021, it was around 82 percentage, and the high turnout from 25% to 82, from 85 to 82 percentage. The high percentage was on the pro incumbency on Himanta Biswa Sarma's action, and as a developmental plank of BJP, it was trusted there. And now this 2% again higher up is on the anti-incumbency. It's on and in election. Let me remind you, it is very important that 1%, 2% where it is going to go. And the difference between the Congress-led UPA or the BJP-led NDA, uh, the difference is not much. It is always between 1 to 2% only. And this 2% difference is going to hurt BJP because this is a higher voting percentage, and here also the opposition have united for the first time in large numbers. So the factors which are going to go against the BJP is the infiltration factor. It's the exam leakage done by the BJP own leaders is somehow not working well for the BJP, and the tea garden issue is also not working well for the BJP. And if we go a step behind, 2011 also it was around 76 percentage, and then 2016 85%, then 2021 it was 82, so it went down, and the BJP loyalists voted for BJP. Now again there is a surge of around 2%, so this will go against the BJP. If there would have been loyalists who are voting for BJP, and it would have been Congress or the opposition which is not performing well, it would have been around 82 percentage, and BJP would not have had to worry about anything. Now it is over and above. So unemployed youth is voting, it could be tea garden issue which is voting, it could be exams leakage voting which is going in the favor of opposition. So pro voters are generally in an election not going to be there as much as for the first time. When you want to remove someone, when that kind of factor comes in, when anti-incumbency kicks in, it is only that time the voting percentage goes up. So as per the trend of electoral politics, pro-incumbency have not had such kind of voters. In fact, pro-incumbency would lose 1 to 2% of voting share. That happened in 2021 also. So that pro-incumbency factor is not looking like here. On the contrary, it looks like an anti-incumbency factor, throwing Himanta Biswa Sarma's politics out of Assam. That is what it looks like. I don't know what the voting, if it is in the upper Assam region, I feel BJP is safe. If the voting turnout is higher in the lower Assam region, it is going to hurt BJP. So that is what the analysis is all about right now. I don't know how it is going to come up on 4th May, but this is what I could read primarily out of what is happening in Assam right now at the grassroots level.
All right, fair enough. We've run out of time. Appreciate everybody who joined in. Thank you so much.